Welcome back, everyone. This is part 5 of the King's Castle, King James along with Worship Band, excuse me. And it's that time in the show again where we give you our NFL picks for the week. So, Blair, do we have the games ready?
We do.
Alright, what's on deck, sir?
Got a couple good 1 o'clock games. First one, Kansas City is at Atlanta.
This is kind of tricky, but I'll go with Atlanta on this one.
Yeah, they're playing in the Georgia Dome. It'd be a nice win for Atlanta. They're having a very good season. And then another good 1 o'clock game is Detroit. They travel to New Orleans to play the Saints.
I'll go with New Orleans.
Yeah, I'm going to agree with you again. I'm going to go with New Orleans. I think Detroit's had like 6 comeback fourth quarter wins. I think their luck runs out eventually. Another 1 o'clock game that's pretty good. We got Miami traveling to Baltimore.
Interesting, but I'll go with the Dolphins on this one.
The Dolphins have been playing very well, so I understand that pick. But I think Baltimore pulls it out at home.
Right.
Let's see. We got the Giants at the Steelers.
Steelers.
Yeah, it's a must-win for the Steelers. I think they can take care of business. And then Sunday night for our last pick, our Panthers travel to Seattle.
So, just to be clear, the local game is an 8:30 game?
8:30 p.m. kickoff.
All right. So, it's the Panthers against who?
The Seattle Seahawks. Our rivals. One of our rivals.
You know what? I'm going to steal a page out of your playbook here.
Oh, you're going for the reverse jinx.
I hate to do it, but I have to go with Seattle.
Yeah, I'm going to agree with you. I think the Panthers can cover the spread in this game because Seattle's favored by 7. I think they'll be competitive, but I think Seattle will win. And then this will be our 8th loss, so you can almost come on the air and say I called it.
Right.
When they lose their 9th game.
And there's already speculation that our playoff hopes could be over, so this is a must-win for the Panthers.
It's a must-win of all must-wins.
By all costs.
Yeah, this is a big game, but I don't think they'll take care of business here, and I don't think they'll make the playoffs. But it happens a lot of times to the team that loses the Super Bowl, so it's not
absolutely. And you know what? Before we get into what's hot, there is one other thing as relating to the WWE that I forgot to mention.
Oh.
And I think you're going to find this interesting. Last week, we noted that Goldberg has now positioned himself to be part of the 2017 Royal Rumble in San Antonio. But we had not heard a thing from Brock Lesnar or Paul Heyman until this past Monday night. Paul Heyman said in an emotional interview with Michael Cole that Lesnar is humbled, so therefore he thinks he has something to prove. And when Brock Lesnar has something to prove, that makes him dangerous. So therefore, according to Mr. Heyman, if Goldberg is in the Royal Rumble, then Brock Lesnar is in the Royal Rumble.
Ooh.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Well, if they're both in the Royal Rumble, then they could be setting them up for a match at WrestleMania, right?
Right, because perhaps one of them knocks the other out, and then the person who's eliminated ends up coming back and cheating to try to get that person eliminated. So could be. But when we
what you got ahead of yourself there?
But when we get to the
I thought you said when we come back.
When we get to the 2017 Royal Rumble, things are gonna break down, and as Jim Ross would say, business will indeed pick up. But how much time do we have left? Because if we can do,
we have plenty of time.
We can do what's on here. All right. So it's now time for Blair and I to tell you what's hot for the week. And my goodness, I've got a double header this week.
Ooh, okay.
For all you holiday fans out there, the competition of the holiday season is back on ABC, and I'm referring to the Great Christmas Light Fight. People People are going to deck out their houses and their floats and all that stuff all over America. And each week, the winning family gets $50,000.
Ooh.
It's gonna go on all week through Christmas, or excuse me, all month through Christmas. And like I said, this year we have our first illuminated float, and for the first time ever, the competition goes international. So that'll be interesting in and of itself, and you can catch the premiere of The Great Christmas Light Fight this Monday on ABC at 8, 7 Central. So make sure you check that out. Plus,
5 Pacific.
Plus, this Wednesday, NBC continues their tradition of live musicals made exclusively for TV when they present Hairspray Live, starring people like Derek Huff, and Ariana Grande. So make sure you check that out. Wednesday, December 7th, live on NBC at 8, 7 Central. But Mr. Chopin, what do you think is hot for the week?
So, I'm in the midst of studying for exams. And when I'm studying for exams, I listen to a lot of music. So I have some musical recommendations this week.
Okay.
First of all, there's a new Childish Gambino album. People know Childish Gambino because it's Donald Glover, one of the stars of Community and the star of Atlanta.
Okay.
He has a new album out, and I think it's my favorite album he's released because he's experimenting with new stuff, and I always respect when an artist does that, and the album sounds gorgeous, uses guest spots effectively, and I like it. Another album that I've been kind of relaxing to, and if any of our listeners smoke weed, it'd be a good album for them.
Oh no!
It's an album by a band you might not know called the Miniature Tigers. I think the album's called "I Dreamt I Was a Cowboy" or something. Very relaxed album, very catchy, some good tunes on there. And I'll be listening to more and more music because, of course, I've got to do my tradition of ranking my top albums of the year.
So this is all heavy metal, if you will.
No, not at all. The first album's a hip hop album, and this one's like a kind of soft rock or
okay.
Album.
And I'll suggest something here.
You need to work on your listening.
I'll suggest something here. You said that about ranking your top albums of the year. I'm gonna suggest that maybe we save that for our New Year's Eve show.
Ooh.
So maybe
I didn't even know we were having a New Year's Eve show.
Maybe we'll do that in a couple of weeks.
What day is New Year's Eve on?
It's gonna be on a Saturday this year.
Oh, that's convenient. So we get a new year started on a Sunday, and we have Christmas on a Sunday.
Absolutely.
I like that.
Of course, between now and then, you'll see Blair and me providing more content and trying to make you laugh each and every week. So
we do try to.
For those of you who have been
kind folks.
For those of you who have been with us from day one, thank you. Keep watching, and as always, tell your friends. But until then, we are out of time for now. But we will see you next time. And until next time, the King lives you.
Perfect show. Good job, James.